But if you understand this concept, you will be able to attract somebody, and you will also be able to stay engaged and keep that attraction alive for a very, very long time. All right, guys, let's talk about polarity. Now, what exactly is polarity? Now, polarity is exactly what it sounds like in terms of magnetism, right? When you think about magnets, we used to learn in school. I don't know if they teach this in school anymore, but we used to learn in school that in terms of magnets, there were different polarities of energy. It was negative energy and positive energy. And if you had like opposites, they attracted each other. And if you had the same energy, they pushed each other away. If you had negative and negative, they push each other away. If you have positive and negative, they attract each other, right? The same is true when it comes to relationships. And it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, if you're gay, straight, or bisexual, whatever it is, the law of polarity applies to everybody equally. So attraction starts with polarity. It's not the end all be all. Like, this is not something that is going to maintain a happy marriage for 50 years, but it does help and a lot. But if you understand this concept, you will be able to attract somebody, and you will also be able to stay engaged and keep that attraction alive for a very, very long time. So understanding polarity is absolutely essential when it comes to dating. So what is polarity? Polarity is, like I said, opposites attract. Now, when it comes to these energies, we're not talking about positive or negative energy. We're talking about masculine and feminine energy. Now, masculine and feminine energy attract each other. It's the way it is with any kind of relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a gay relationship, somebody has masculine energy, somebody has feminine energy, they attract each other. If you are naturally a man who is very masculine, right? And a man could have masculine or feminine energy and feel good about that. If you are a man who is very masculine, you're naturally going to attract a woman who is very feminine. Now, if you're a woman who is very feminine, you are naturally going to attract a masculine man. But here's where we run into problems. Women, when they are afraid, when they feel uncertain, when they feel threatened, they will resort to masculine energy. And when they raise their masculine energy, then sometimes when they're with a man, that man will go into his feminine energy in order to not antagonize this person, right? Or not antagonize this woman. And so, in order to sort of maintain balance, they switch hats and they say, okay, now I'm masculine, you're feminine, right? And they switch hats. And because of that, there starts to be a little bit of tension and there starts to be a little bit of resentment. If a woman is not naturally inclined to be very masculine, then that sort of hat or that sort of mask, if you will, starts to become very heavy. It becomes a heavy burden that they have to carry all the time. They have to carry the relationship. They need to be the leader and they need to be the outspoken person. They always need to be aware of everything that's going on and protect you and protect themselves and protect everything that's going on. And it's a lot of stress on that woman, right? And so it creates a lot of stress on that woman, but it also creates a lot of stress on the man. That man, if he's naturally a masculine man, when he goes into his feminine, he feels defeated, he feels deflated, he feels emasculated, he feels like he's not really worth anything, right? So there starts to be this resentment towards the other person, and there starts to be this conflict. There's unspoken conflict between each other, and they start to lose attraction for each other. So the main thing that we need to understand is if that woman feels unsafe, feels unheard, feels unseen, feels all these different things, she will resort to her masculine energy. And therefore, as a man, you shouldn't really fight masculine with masculine because that ends up in confrontation. And that might end up in you breaking up, right? So the thing that we need to address is how to bring that woman back to her feminine energy. Now, how do we bring that woman back to that feminine energy? Is by making her feel safe, making her feel heard, and making her feel seen. Now, how exactly do we do that? That might be a little bit of a more complex conversation, but I'll give you like the gist of it. And the gist of it is you are taking care of whatever situation she needs, right? You are paying attention to what's going on with her. You listen to her and you listen to whatever it is that she's going through at the time. You don't try to fix her problems. And this is an important part because so many times as men, we listen to problems only because we want to fix the problem, not because we want to talk about the problem. But women want to talk about the problem. They don't want to fix the problem. See, this is what drives us crazy. It's driving me crazy so many times. But understanding this is going to be so important. Okay. If you understand this, all bets are off. You have the keys to the kingdom, my man. So here's the important part. If you understand this, then you understand that women want to express themselves. And if you want her to feel heard, then you need to listen to her without trying to solve her problems. You listen to her problems and you try to relate to her in terms of emotions. You try to tell her that everything is going to be okay, that you are have her back, that you support her, whatever it is that she's going through. You don't try to fix her problems. You just try to relate to her and to listen to her, and that is going to make her feel heard. And when you do that, it's going to really increase that attraction she has for you. But also, we need to make her feel seen as well. That means that you pay attention to little details, whatever it is that she's doing. If she's doing a little things to greet you or make you feel special, whatever it is, she leaves you notes or doing like things like that, saying thank you, telling her that you notice these things, maybe uh, going out of your way to thank her for doing something, or going out of your way to tell her that she looks beautiful today because of whatever it is she did with her hair or with your eyes or her makeup, whatever it is. If you're doing these things and you're telling her that you notice these little details, it makes her feel seen. But also, the third part is making her feel safe. Now, how does she feel safe? She knows that she can sort of turn her brain off around you. And she doesn't have to be hyper vigilant of everything. This is an important key. Okay. This is something that is absolutely important for every guy. If you understand this, dude, like dating is going to be easy for you. If you make her feel safe, she is going to be so fucking attracted to you. It's going to blow your fucking mind. I'm telling you right now. Now, how do we make her feel safe? We don't have to go around beating up guys in random bars. What we need to do is pay attention to our surroundings, figure out what it is that she needs before she needs it, taking care of whatever situation that she might feel threatened by, or taking care of whatever situation where she might be vulnerable, right? If she needs to go someplace, take her, open the door, pull up the chair, do all the chivalrous things that you should be doing in terms of courting, right? And if you do these things, she will start to feel safe. And also, and most importantly, pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on with her. Pay attention to if she feels threatened, if she feels insecure, if she feels like she might be in a vulnerable spot. So if you pay attention to that and you try to remove some of the things that she needs to worry about, then she will feel safe. And all of the things that are threatening her and making her resort to that masculine energy are going to come down, and then she come back to that feminine energy, that feminine person that you can both feel attracted and that you can both come together, right? So here's the important part for all of us to understand as men. Polarity is super important. So be very, very aware of that polarity. Be very aware of where you stand in terms of your relationship, and you will keep that attraction alive. And you will not only keep that attraction alive, but you will maybe increase it even, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to hear your stories. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, maybe you'll like this one too. Check it out.